Kokii, say your goodbyes and leave the big Brother Mzansi house.
You have been evicted. Leave the house immediately.
My baby. Bye.
Biggie said, I'm going to do a lot of clearing up. So 3 housemates were evicted. The most shocking one for housemates, Kokii. So let's start the beginning of this video. Smash welcomes us to the live eviction show. Smash told Trixie, you looked relieved after the clips that were played and you were laughing with your friends. And she said no, she felt disgusted watching herself, that she already told Neliswa bye-bye. Smash said a lot happened in the girls' camp. Neliswa, you were in the mix. Please balance it for Mzansi. More like shed more light for us. She said conversations were taken out of context, and the first evicted housemate was Mshefane. Smash said, Didi, you are safe. Housemates were like, wow, Didi, people love you. They were shocked. And I like what Smash did. People might feel it's unfair. It is not unfair. Most of the housemates constantly say this girl is going to go because of her friends. They more like underrate her, that she's not strong. Only few people like Laima believe that this girl is lovable and she'll be loved outside. So it brought a shocker to housemates. And before any eviction was when they said, Didi, sit, you are safe. But again, some people will be thinking, she's a top contendant. Smash asked Mshefane to describe what he's doing with Didi. This was before he got evicted. And he said it's just vibes. He asked TheDon the same question. And TheDon said him and Neliswa, they are a bit more serious with their relationship. When Mshefane got evicted, he only hugged one person, Didi. And Romona already opened her arms, like wanting to hug him, and he rejected hugging any other housemates. The guy really has a strict face here. Didi is so sad that anybody she's close to just leaves. Smash asked Didi, why do girls fight? Why don't they get along? And she said, girls will always be girls. He goes ahead to ask King Wanda that guys were fine at the guys' camp. What happened between you and Tumi? And King Wanda said, Tumi stole my alcohol. Oh my God. And he wanted to have fun because it could be his last night in the house. Smash said, alcohol turns you up here. It makes you emotional. And this guy claims that it boosts him to stand up for himself when he's drunk. Okay. The next evicted housemate is Kokii. Housemates are so shocked. Smash asked Thandeka what are her reflections after watching herself in today's video. He asked Romona how she feels. She said she won't be wearing her hat on her sleeve this week. Buhle B is the third evicted housemate. So, Buhle B, Mshefane, and Kokii, they are all evicted. And this is the chart of their eviction. This is how viewers voted for them. Laima tells Didi that she did not expect Buhle B and Mshefane's eviction, and she nominated him thinking that he was a strong guy, he's going to stay in the house. And she tells Didi to encourage her. It's another week. Girl, people love you. Don't doubt that. Trixie tells Bravo B when he leaves, that's if he's evicted, he should just tell her that, baby, let's go home. And he says, Trixie, people still want to see more of you. Neliswa said she guess this season wants mean bitches. Llano said, if Thandeka leaves, it will be kumbaya kumbaya. She can never leave, not even now. Trixie said, look, let's look at it this way. What will we fight about? We like this. If she gets evicted, will we give drama? Neliswa says Kokii is Thandeka's girl and her other girl is Romona. It's going to be an interesting week. Llano said she doesn't think it's a season for relationship. Didi said there was a couple season whereby you come with your partner and some of the girls were like, oh really? Neliswa said Thandeka claims she studied Big Brother. So she got close to people like Bravo B, Dube, Malay. Did she mention Dube? I'm not sure. Malay, and she's using Malay as currency. Okay. Didi said Malay wants to leave her. She can see it. Q advised to me to calm down because the guy has been so emotional. He has been crying. And you need to see during the eviction, Sumi and Buhle B were holding hands like they knew. And this guy said he actually dreamt that Buhle B was going to be evicted. He was just in denial. And the outfit she wore was exactly what he saw in the dream. And I like the advice Q is giving him. He said, no matter how angry you are, try not to be provoked. And Q said, Smash asked King Wanda about the whole him and Tumi's fight, and he still doesn't believe you. He had to say on national TV that you stole his drink. Q said you should think of how to reach top 10. You said you are my competition. Didi tells Q she's going back to her bed because this guy has been occupying her bed. Tumi tells Laima in the closet area where some other people, I think Q was there, yeah, that people will leave. It's crazy how they feel it. Even Buhle felt it. Mshefane was weak the whole day. Q said all the people that have left, they should think about it. It's their first time standing and they left. Laima said during her first season, when she got evicted, she was not speaking. Tumi feels if he stays and win HOH all this week, what will people do? Llano tells Didi and King Wanda how Mshefane was rude to her. Didi said she told Mshefane to speak to Llano and apologize to her. You can be nice to me, but don't treat other girls anyhow. Llano should just free it. Everybody cannot like you or cannot be respectful towards you. Just ignore such people. He's out of the house. So just forget the stuff. Trixie tells Q she wants him to be cool with Bravo. People like Bravo. They got his back. And the guy is like, he has a mind of his own. And she tells Q that Bravo will appreciate if Q can say, oh, I like Trixie. That he's not even angry with her. It's Q he's angry with. And he knows the way people are in this house. People are more like followers if they like you. And she wants Bravo and Q to be cool. And she tells Q he's a nice guy. Even when Didi was connecting with Mshefane, Q was checking up on her. She said she was disgusted watching herself on TV. She even had to apologize to Thandeka, everybody, even Romona. King Wanda tells someone to remind him of that statement Buhle made when he leaves the house. Nobody will notice his absence. He's so petty. That's one. And he tells The housemates that were around the swimming area, they should notice this pattern from Ofentse to Dene Jones to now Buhle B. Bravo said King Wanda mentioned all the people that actually left today, yesterday. And Dube is like, oh, Bravo, cut soap for me, something like that. Bravo tells Didi, I didn't expect Buhle B and Mshefane to leave. That's why he nominated himself. And some of the housemates were like, he should stop giving excuse. He should stop lying. Liema said, Dube, be careful. It's your own turn next week. We are going to miss you. King said he was angry first week. Who nominated Ashe? King, is it kumbaya you came to this house to do? That is how some people slide to the finals. Ashera is nominating people. Does he have 100 head to not be nominated? But it is what it is. It's, oh, you're my friend, that will make some people push their friends to the finals. Eleno tries to tell them not to talk about the whole nomination thing. Thandeka talks to Malay about Didi's statement, whereby Smash asked her, why do girls fight? And she said girls will always be girls. And Thandeka wished that why don't they ask such questions to her? Didi is gisting with Bravo B that she was crying. Everyone she's close to leaves. And that was how Mshefane told her, don't worry, I got your back. And they both said he's going to be successful on the outside, and they gisted. Q talks to Bravo heart to heart, and Bravo said, from the day one, I used to defend you. In fact, when people were talking about you, I will come and tell you they are talking about you. I just expected you to be straightforward with me. Didi passed, and Q was like, are you good? And she said yes. In the second week, Bravo said he was always hyping Q. Bravo tells Q that he did not come to this house with a strategy. In fact, people that had a strategy, they have left the house. And he cannot pretend to prove to somebody what he's not. He's not going to change himself. If he's kissing and all these things Trixie wants, he cannot give her that because he respects his culture. Bravo said it's a redemption for him and he cannot just be doing anything. Q tells him that he was wrong. He sees Trixie as his big sister. She comes to talk to him about her problem. And he did the same when he was having problem the first period, him and Didi. He spoke to her about it. He shared his problem with her. She started comparing him to Bravo, which is wrong. They are not the same people. Bravo said the problem was they are cool and he didn't mention things to him as a brother. Q said, she likes you, bro. I apologized. In fact, I tried kissing her again this week, Thursday, but she refused. So, housemates are in their room. Bravo said he's not going to nominate himself again. Gosh, Eleno shouts, Omo, that lady is loud. Trixie said, oh, Dube doesn't have a bed mate again. Ashe comes to meet to me. He has been crying and crying and crying. And Ashe said, it's time to lock in. It's okay. Buhle loves you. She told you that before leaving. Imagine in such pain of eviction, somebody tells you they love you. Make her proud. do the things she always tells you to do. She will want you to go higher. Tumi said, I'm thinking of her, how she's faring. And Ashe said, she'll be good wherever she is. She'll be watching you. She'll be rooting for you. Trixie just cannot leave Bravo. She comes to his bed and they discuss what this week's theme is. It's going to be love because it's Valentine. And Trixie said, who is your Val? And he says, Didi. And he laughs. She leaves the bed and later comes back. He shouted, I'm doing it for Mshefane. Ashe and Laima said Mshefane took care of Didi. Some of the sheeps in this house have gone. Ashe said, thinking about top five, he's confused. Who in this house will make it? Laima said, definitely, I'm there. And speaks her language, which stresses me because I cannot hear that language. Ashe said, he doesn't know if he'll make the top five list. Lema feels the strike situation was exaggerated, and from now, she's going to stay away from anything drama. Ashe feels really bad for Dube, Tumi, and Didi. Lema said the person she feels bad for is Didi. Q tells Eleno about the last day in the house, the day the winner is announced, the people that get evicted till they reach the final winner of a season. So, guys, thank you so much. See you on my next video. Bye.